We visited you a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember this.
Do you remember what we're about to say?
Yeah, do you know what we're about to say?
I don't, but you know, it's I've had a pretty interesting life, and a lot of things have happened. So
Yeah,
I'm bracing myself.
Also, in all fairness,
By the way, that whole thing with the poodle and the lampshade, there were no pictures. It wasn't me. So if that's what you're getting at, no.
Yeah, well, this is probably a Tuesday for Lou, but we saw a green orb with you. I don't know if you remember that. It was nighttime. It was
and it was kind of a peak. I remember as it being a peak moment in like a very genuine conversation about the phenomenon, because it was off camera.
He was describing how the sun is a nuclear fusion reactor, and you were going deep into the science. It was fascinating, and then all of a sudden, boom, right over we're by the shed.
Yeah.
And it was like I had never. I think Jesse had seen stuff before, but I had never seen anything. And I always, because it was only happened in my peripheral vision, I always call it half a sighting. Right. But when I read about your experiences in the book, it came back very strongly, because I was like, holy shit, I have experienced what he's talking about with him at his house.
A lot of folks have. Look, I at the end of the day, I can only give you my observations. Again, my opinion doesn't matter, because people say, could it be ball lightning? Sure. St. Elmo's fire? Sure. Could it be weird electrical circuitry in the house that's causing atmospheric ionization in a localized area and ionizing the atmosphere? Yeah, sure could be. What I do know are the facts that it was witnessed not only by me and my wife and my kids, but also our neighbors. But it occurred when I got into ATIP. And it also was happening to other individuals that were part of that program. That I do know definitively. So, same description in some different colors. Their stories will probably be coming out here in the near term.
Wow.
What was the closest you've experienced an orb?
Right here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, because with you, like the experience that we're talking about, it was probably maybe 100, 200 meters away.
Yeah.
It was like even further than that. Yeah. It was in the sky and the
very,
horizon.
very, very, very close. Some are far away in the sky, as you described. Some are right there up close and personal.
Wow.
I never felt anything, never felt any static charge. I was never afraid. More just kind of curious, kind of like, wow, that's interesting. You know.
Wow.
But then again, the whole portfolio is so weird. It's like,
there's gotta be a freak out. Like, I don't think maybe, and this is, and again, obviously you've had experience in some crazy situations, worked in some crazy places, but I can't imagine a human experiencing something that can only be described as out of this world, this close, and for it to be like, I guess I'm just observing. Like,
when we're off camera, I'm going to show you guys something.
Okay.
And I'll show you something and we'll see how you react.
Okay.
Wow.
Can't wait.
Okay.